Number 10. To enable ships to move between dams, gateways are traditionally used. However, if the elevation difference is large enough, the construction of the gateway is impossible. Such a machine for transporting boats between water at two different elevations is an alternative to the gateways. This is shiplift or lift lock. The advantage of ship elevators over gateways is the relatively small loss of water from the upper channel during the ascent and descent of ships. Disadvantages: more complex design, higher cost of construction, as well as restrictions on the size and displacement of ships. The inclined moving lift like this only one in Russia. And this is world's only rotational lift, the Falkirk wheel in Scotland. Is named after Falkirk, the city in which it is located. It was opened in 2002 to connect two water channels connecting western and eastern Scotland, for the first time since the 1930s. And it's one of the main sights of Scotland. Number 9. There is a special type of machinery to perform particularly complex and non-standard work. This is a walking excavator. It was nicknamed a spider not by chance. The fact is that each of the four legs with a wheel can make horizontal and vertical movements independently of the other three. This allows the wheel excavator to scramble up and down very steep slopes. It's something fantastic to see them at work. And it's hard to believe that a wheeled excavator can work while hanging on a mountainside. Number 8. The U.S. Naval Research Authority owns the most unusual ship in the world, which is often mistaken for a wrecked ship. It's because of its ability to dive and pitch backward 90 degrees. The ship is an ocean research platform and it's called a FLIP. It was designed in 1962 to research acoustic signals, water temperature and density, and meteorological data collection. Because of the potential acoustic interference, FLIP has no power propulsion. It must be towed to open waters, where it drifts freely or is anchored. The ship has specially designed interiors. Some fixtures, such as the toilet seats, can flip 90 degrees. The lights are on the ceiling and also on a wall that becomes the ceiling after the flip. Also, the shower heads are curved 90 degrees. Number 7. This is ETFD 8774, the world's largest mining truck. Its length is 29 meters. That's slightly longer than two tourist buses together. This machine is unique for its maximum payload of 774 tons. Imagine if the average sedan weighs 1.7 tons, then this truck can transport 485 cars at once. Previously, the payload record belongs to the Bellas mining truck with its maximum payload of 503 tons. Number 6. Probably there is nothing bigger in the world than these giant machines. Mining shovels are giant machines, and the world's largest models can weigh more than 8,000 tons. This is the largest electric shovel that still exists. When built in 1962, this shovel was the second largest in the world. Standing 160 feet high, weighing 5,500 tons. The bucket scooped out 90 cubic yards, or 135 tons, of earth with each bite. To understand the true size of these machines for comparison, look at this excavator. It weighs 800 tons. That is 5 times less than the previous one. Number 5. Do you know how subway tunnels are constructed? Meet a tunnel boring machine. The biggest one is weighing above 6,700 tons. These machines can bore through anything from hard rock to sand. They can make tunnels up to 58 feet diameter. And this is how the subway construction looks like. Number 4. From the side, this machine looks like an alien robot. This is a harvester, a deforestation machine. When you look at its work, you get the feeling that you are watching a fantastic movie. The main mechanism of the combine, the hinge harvester head, seems it lives its own life and finds the trees itself. But this is not so. It is controlled by the harvester operator using a computer from the cab, setting it in motion by the hydraulic system. The harvester is a unique machine. It works 5 times more effective than 10 workers and is notable for its amazing maneuverability. Swamp, mud, snow or uneven ground are nothing for it. Number 3. This behemoth machine the size of a baseball field is unique. There are only 2 such machines in the world. This machine called NASA's Crawler Transporter. They have carried the load of taking rockets and spacecraft to the launch pad for more than 50 years at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Some facts about NASA's Crawler Transporter. It's the largest platform for transporting oversized loads in the world. It weighs like the weight of about 15 Statues of Liberty or 1,000 pickup trucks, approximately 6.6 million pounds. It's able to transport 18 million pounds. This is the weight of more than 20 fully loaded Boeing 777. Upon its construction, the Crawler Transporter became the largest self-powered land vehicle in the world. While other vehicles such as bucket wheel excavators like Bagger 293, dragline excavators like Big Muskie and power shovels like the Captain are significantly larger, they are powered by external sources. Number 2. It's definitely the most badass fire machine ever built. It was made from two MiG jet engines and Soviet tank T-34 and is called Big Wind. Big Wind was created by Hungarian specialists and specifically to extinguish oil well fires. After the Iraqi forces blew about 700 oil wells when leaving Kuwait in February 1991. Many firefighters from several countries of the world participated in extinguishing these fire, in particular this fire machine too. There are 6 fire hoses around each jet engine, which release up to 8,000 gallons of water a minute. Turn the jet engines on and you can send that cloud of spray straight at a fire at 770 miles per hour. This firefighting machine literally cuts the burning oil fountain at the same time cooling the metal pipelines of the oil well. Number 1. These machines are remarkable not only for their huge size but also for the method of movement. They walk. Meet the walking excavators. The biggest ones are Big Muskie, mining dragline excavator, weighing 13,500 tons and standing nearly 22 stories tall. With a 220 cubic yard bucket, it was the largest single bucket digging machine ever created and one of the world's largest machines alongside the German bucket wheel excavators of the Bagger 288 and Bagger 293 family.